We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, and today, more of that baseball thing. We continue with the season. We're not that far off. We could we have a month and a half of regular season left. So we're getting there. There's a team in the MLB with an elimination number of 12. So there could be an elimination before the end of August, which is insane. So we can look at that, but we'll talk about the Rockies in a little bit. But before we jump into it, we'll go ahead and look back at yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And yesterday was a light card. I only had 4 baseball plays. That's the only things I bet yesterday. And they went 2-2. We hit a plus 118 with the Yankees. We hit a plus 150 with the Rays. We lost a minus 110 on the under in the Diamondbacks game, and we lost a plus 115 run line on the Tigers when they won 2-1. So overall, it was a good day. It was a winning day. I will always take a day in the green no matter what. So we're going to we'll continue to ride, and we'll hopefully have another winning day today. We'll go ahead and say hi to the chats, which we are currently live in 5 different places on the internet. The Earle Sports Bets YouTube channel, the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel, my Twitch, which is Earle SB, my Twitter account, which is Gaming Giggity, and it's and TikTok. Hi, TikTok people. We're live on TikTok again, like we have been for the past pretty much for all my shows lately. Because I've been having fun with TikTok. So make sure you guys are following. I'm going live Monday through Friday, which I will say, we'll quickly start off in the beginning of this show saying no show tomorrow. We have to go make a trip to Virginia. We'll be leaving here at like 1 o'clock, and I work until 12:30. So I just don't have time tomorrow. So after today's show, I'll be back on Thursday and Friday. So we'll end up rolling then. But to the chat where Cosmos is asking, will the Brewers make it 11 straight wins? Brewers today are only they're tiny. They're minus 125 at home versus Pittsburgh. Granted, it's Paul Skeens, but that just we'll look at that game in a little bit. That's going to be one that's a little bit more down the line. But that one's could be interesting. Over to the YouTube chat, Robert saying, howdy, Tim Earle. I'm looking at the Sabres lines. Josh Doan and Josh Norris are solid players. Yeah, I don't know what to think about the Sabres this year. I really don't. I'm not going to go crazy. I'll have fun watching their games, but I'm not going to go crazy getting excited for them because I know at the end of the day they're not going to make the playoffs. So yes, I'll be excited to watch their games, but I'm not gonna go buku crazy about it. So LAA whooped ass. Yeah, I saw that. That was very interesting to see. That the Angels took care of business. Astros plus 147 was at home was crazy. It was against one of the better pitchers in baseball, so it made sense. But yeah, no, that number was a little bit large. Good morning. Let's get it. Skeen's about to get pieced up. He could. We'll have to see. The Minnesota Twins are useless. Can't even beat the Yankees. They are useless. I agree. We lost access. What? Let's check in with this. Oh, did we lose access to what? I can no longer manage the Picks and Parleys sites? So I guess we're no longer live on Picks and Parleys? Interesting. Yankees money line, we'll talk about them in a little bit. You had the Brewers last night. Somehow got the Brewers money line at even money last night. There you go. And then Skeen's 6 or 7 strikeouts from Jay in the TikTok chat. By the way, I do see you guys' chats. I'm not going to come right to them. but I will get to them eventually. So I do see them. I just want to let you guys know. Let's see. Skeens against the Brewers. Brewers against righties. In terms of strikeout rates, 20%. I don't know if I could trust Skeens getting strikeouts today against a very good Brewers team. So I don't know about that one. The D-backs bullpen screwed up my plus 400 same-game parlay. Gross. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and jump into the games. We'll start off with the Mariners and the Orioles. And the Mariners are minus 165 with a total of 9 in this game. As we're going through the games, I'm going to start looking at what they're doing in the standings. And we can kind of do some standings watching as we do it too. Baltimore is out of it. They're 12 games under 500 still. They're 15.5 games back for the division, 9.5 for the wild card. They've been done. They sold. It is what it is. Seattle, though, they're 3 games up on the wild card. They're 1.5 up for the top wild card spot, and they're only a game behind the Astros. So that is getting definitely very interesting here. We got Kramer and we got Kirby. Kirby has been really good, and I'm going to give him the pitching advantage right off the rip. Seattle's actually won 8 out of his last 10 starts. He's got 14 under his belt so far this year to a 7-5 record with a 4.04 ERA and 78 innings pitched, 35 earned runs, 20 walks, and 83 strikeouts. Kirby has been good since coming back from injury. On the opposite side, we got Gene Kramer. Gene Kramer this year has been consistent enough. 23 starts, an 8-8 record with a 4.35 ERA, 132 and a third innings pitched, 64 earned runs, 35 walks, and 110 strikeouts. So pitching advantage does go towards Kirby in this one. Both of them facing righties. Seattle, 112 WRC plus. And on the opposite side, you got Baltimore, who is down at 16th at 102 WRC plus. So hitting and pitching advantage is going towards the Seattle Mariners in this one. And I am kind of rooting for Seattle because I want to see them get that division. I want to see the Astros go down. In terms of the line movement, it's gone from minus 135 for the Seattle Mariners to minus 165. So the line has definitely moved in their direction. And with the money coming in that way, I'm going to start off my day with a little bit of Seattle Mariners. They've been one of the hottest teams in baseball. No reason for me not to. So I can get even money on the Seattle Mariners to start off my day. Going to keep riding their hot streak that will hopefully end this weekend. Pitching, hitting, and market edge for Seattle. Cool. In the TikTok chat, thank you, Earle and Emmett, for both following the stream. If you guys have not followed already, we go live Monday through Friday. That's what works out best for my work schedule, and so make sure you guys are following me here. Ashton's asking, what money line would you take tonight? So here's the deal. So far, the only thing I have bet is the run line on the run line on Seattle. I have not bet anything else on the card. During the show, we kind of kept the card together. I'll look at it a little bit at night, but nothing crazy. So we'll kind of cap the card together. And that's how you guys will see my process and all that stuff. So that's where you guys are getting here. So right now, I only have Seattle. Stay tuned for the rest of the show, and you'll get some more plays. Mariners minus 1.5, and the over from Mr. Robert on the YouTube chat. I like Seattle today. That works. It's a 9, not a 9.5. My bad. All good. Dean Kramer, Heat's smacked by Daniel Suarez and Josh Naylor. Get smacked. I got you. Naylor home run and Suarez home run. Naylor's been amazing since coming to the Seattle Mariners. So sure, why not? And Gino will get hot. Just give him some time. We'll keep on rolling to a game that we get the Phillies and the Reds. Phillies won last night. I believe it was 4-1. You got Ranger Suarez taking on Brady Singer. start off the rip with Ranger Suarez. He's got the pitching advantage in this one. 17 starts, an 8.5 record with a 2.94 ERA, 107 innings pitched, 35 earned runs, 27 walks, and 98 strikeouts. He's been really good. Clear pitching advantage for him over Brady Singer. But Brady Singer's been good as well. He's been a consistent piece. He's prone to getting hit from time to time. 23 starts, 9-9 record, a 4.53 ERA, and 119 and a third innings pitched, 60 earned runs, 48 walks, and 113 strikeouts. He's been okay the last couple of starts. He did get hit hard in this last one, 4 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings, which stuff like that's what's going to boost that ERA. But pitching advantage is with the Phillies. Hitting advantage, we got the Reds versus lefties is sitting, I don't think they're, not great, 77 WRC plus. And then the Phillies versus righties have been top 8 in baseball. They're 8th in baseball at 108 WRC plus. So hitting and pitching advantage both with Philadelphia. But the line is, it's kind of moving in the right direction. Not in the right direction, sorry. It's kind of from 140 down to 133. So line's kind of moving towards the Reds in this game, which is going to end up keeping me off, especially when more of the money's coming in on the Phillies. But because of pitching and hitting advantage with the Phillies, this one will end up being a pass for me. Phillies on the run line. I'm not sure what I want in this series because it's either the Phillies win and the Mets lose ground in the division, or Reds win and they lose ground for that third wild card spot. So it's kind of a weird spot. Do the Reds strike out a lot? Rangers over 7.5. Let's go look up Reds. They strike out 24.2% of the time against lefties, which is not eighth out of all of them. So, they strike out a decent amount. Ranger Suarez over 5.5 strikeouts could be a good option. We'll keep on rolling. Let's make sure I didn't miss any chats over here. Nope. We'll keep on rolling. We got Junk versus Allen, Marlins, and the Guardians. The Guardians minus 125 with 12.09. Junk this year he's been good. He did get hit up his last couple of starts, but 14 appearances, 9 starts, a 6-2 record with a 3.97 ERA and 70 and 30 innings pitched, 31 earned runs, 8 walks, and 50 strikeouts. I think he's going to be a good piece to this Marlins rotation the next couple of years. I'm excited to see what Junk can do. On the opposite side, you got Logan Allen, who's made 22 starts with a 7-9 record, a 3.96 ERA, 113 and 2/3 innings pitched, 50 earned runs, 43 walks, and 87 strikeouts. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Junk. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it to Junk just because I've seen a bunch of good stuff from him over the last little bit, and I'm going to trust Junk a little bit more in this game. In terms of hitting advantage, you've got the Marlins facing off against a lefty. Not good. 77 WRC plus. You got the Guardians facing off against a righty, 93 WRC plus. So neither one of these teams can hit, which ends up putting a split down the middle, by the way, because Guardians technically have the hitting advantage. So we'll go ahead and look at the line movement, which has, we like to go from here. So from 135 down to 130, so movement towards the Marlins, where more of the money's coming in on the Guardians. I think I want to take the Marlins here. I think I want to take the fish in this game. I think I'm getting a good enough line for it. Plus 116. Yeah, I'll grab a little fish in this game. I'm going to trust Junk. Marlins have, if I can't type, Marlins have pitching and market edge here. Cool. Marlins one away. Cleveland minus 1.5, plus 1. I didn't get the good CLV on this bet, but the Marlins are bad. I need more than plus 110 to back them. I don't. Cleveland, top of the order, can hit. I don't know about the bottom of the order, though. The bottom of the order definitely cannot hit. Kind of want to trust the Marlins in the first 5 with Junk on the mound. I agree. Fernando, I'm all in on him. Yes, I like it. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Cubs and the Blue Jays. Blue Jays minus 120 with a total of 9. You've got the Cubs throwing Ben Brown taking on Jose Barrios. Ben Brown this year, 19 starts, 19 appearances, 15 starts, a 5-7 record, a 6.04 ERA, 92 and a third innings pitched, 62 earned runs, 27 walks, and 104 strikeouts. On the opposite side, we've got Jose Barrios, which has the clear pitching advantage in this one, with his 3.89 ERA and 24 starts, an 8-4 record, 136 and 2/3 innings pitched, 59 earned runs, 43 walks, and 116 strikeouts. So pitching advantage goes towards the Toronto Blue Jays. Both of these guys are righties. Cubs have the hitting. They're tied. Cubs and Toronto both have 115 WRC plus, which is tied for third in baseball. So both these two teams are hitting well against righties. So we can. I'm going to split it down the middle. We'll see what the line movement says. And in terms of line movement, Toronto has actually gone from minus 130 down to minus 119. So the line's moving towards the Cubbies in this game, with more of the money coming in on the Blue Jays. We're going to take another spot here. We're going to take the Cubbies here. I know everybody's going to see Brown with his bad ERA. No, give me the Cubbies here. I can get their money line at plus 106. It looks like 106 plus 106 for the money line on the Chicago Cubs in this one. Hitting and market edge for Chicago. Let's wave the W flag today. Blue Jays over 9. I can see it. Both teams have been really good hitting wise. Yeah, I can see that. Do we have to talk about this game? We get my Mets hosting the Braves. By the way, 2 games that we're not going to look at, by the way, today is the Twins and Yankees. I don't have a pitcher for the Twins. And then the White Sox and the Tigers, I do not have a pitcher for the White Sox. So I figured I'd mention that one real quick, because if anybody's like, "Oh, you skipped over the Twins game and the White Sox game," I don't have starting pitchers for those 2 teams. So there you go. What's your Dylan asks, what's your favorite team betting aside? I'm a Mets fan. We'll talk about my Mets. They're minus 135 with a total of 8.5. Spencer Strider taking on Clay Holmes. Strider this year, 15 starts, a 5-9 record, a 4.04 ERA, and 82 and a third innings pitched, 37 earned runs, 33 walks, 98 strikeouts. He's been consistent. Although I think I want to give the pitching advantage to Clay Holmes. He's made 23 starts to a 9-6 record, a 3.46 ERA, and 112 and a third innings pitched, 47 earned runs, 47 walks, and 97 strikeouts. I'm going to give it to Clay Holmes, even though I want to see more than 5 innings out of him. We're probably not going to see that, but with the way that it is, the Mets have the pitching advantage in this one. Then we go to the hitting edge, which the Mets have as well. Oh boy, 113 WRC plus 2 for the Mets, and then Atlanta is sitting at 101. Oh boy, we may have to bet the Mets today. Let's go take the line movement, and the line has moved from minus 125 to 135 for the Mets. The line's also moved towards the over. It's a little money coming in. The money's coming in the right way on the Mets. Oh boy, and we're gonna have to take their run line today. Hitting, pitching, and market edge all with the Mets. If I'm going to take them, I'm going to get some plus money for it. Give me plus 150 run line in the Mets. I trust me right now. I don't want to be betting this team, but when they're giving me no option today, because they have all the pitching, they have all the advantages in this one. So we're gonna grab the Mets, and it's plus 150 on the run line. I don't like it. Oh, that's what we're doing. Mets, bro. I'm not happy to take it either, dude. I'm not happy to take it either. But sometimes you just gotta bet it, forget it, move on. Oh, I'm not gonna bet it, forget it. I'm gonna have it on my TV, getting pissed off. But yeah. Do we have any good hitting matchups versus Strider at least? That's a good question. Let's go look at the thing. Beatty's hitting 500, but it's only 6 at bats. Lindor's hitting 286 versus him and 21 at bats. Alonso 235 against him and 17 at bats with a home run. Alvarez has a home run against him, but that's his only hit against him is a home run. No, sorry. Here's a guy that hits off of Strider really freaking well. How about Brandon Nimmo? 22 at bats, hitting 409 against him with 2 home runs. We're gonna take a player prop today because that seems like something I want to take. And Brandon Nimmo has been really struggling, but his numbers against who do you call it, have been really good. Yankee game, Toronto game, Mets game. Brandon Nimmo over 1.5 total bases is plus 145. That is actually, even though he's been really, really bad as of late, when you got a guy that's hitting 409 against a pitcher with 2 home runs and 22 at bats, Brandon Nimmo could break out of his slump today. That being said, I'm probably going to draw. I'll probably throw $5 at that, but even Robert in the YouTube chat saying Nimmo 2+ hits at 280. Sure. That's sure. And talking Mets with Rob saying why we want to live this torture again. Because I bet on numbers and not the teams. Trust me. If you rewind this strobe back about 5 minutes when I said I'm taking the Mets run line, I said, "Oh God, I don't want to take this. I don't like this. I'm taking the Mets." So, Rob, it's not going to be a fun day. It's not going to be fun. And then Glenn saying Strider has a 5 ERA against the Mets. Strider's not good versus the Mets. He had a couple of good starts in there, but he does not go good against the Mets. So. And then Kai is asking Corey Seager over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. What do the Rangers have today? Against Arizona and Antonio Desclafani? Sure, go for it. I have no problem with that one at all. Go for it, dude. And then Nimmo over runs, RBIs. You just think this is going to be a Nimmo game. I'm all down for it. I'm down for a Nimmo game. I may go in here. I'm gonna look. That's total bases. We'll throw a home run in there. That's Nimmo. Does it really change the? Oh, you can't because that's the same thing. Okay. Nimmo's home run is 475. Nimmo's home run is 475, and then if you go ahead and add the Mets in there, just money lined it. Plus 650 for Nimmo and the Mets to win. Nimmo homer, Mets to win. I don't know. Could be interesting. I'm not going crazy with it though. Dude, if you're betting all this stuff with him, go for it. Brian says no explanation needed. I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan. Fair. That's fair. I'm a Jets fan, so that sucks. But what's your favorite place today? So far today, the only things I'm on: Seattle run line, Marlins money line, Cubs money line, Mets run line. That's it so far. What about Yankees versus Rays? Well, the Yankees are against the Twins, and the Rays are against the Athletics. So let me know which team you're actually talking about. But I'm going to go and roll on to the next team, which is the Pirates and the Brewers, which I feel like this one's one of the more interesting spots for me. You got Paul Skeens versus Freddie Peralta. So one of the better, probably the best pitcher for the Brewers and 100% the best pitcher in baseball. Not baseball. Yeah, probably in baseball at this point, Skeens. So you got two awesome pitchers. The total, I'm seeing already down at 6.5 now. I wanted something interesting with this one, but Paul Skeens has been, do I really have to talk about him? 24 starts, a 7-8 record. Okay, record doesn't matter. 1.94 ERA, 144 innings pitched, 31 earned runs, 34 walks, and 162 strikeouts. He has been phenomenal. He's got a career ERA under 2. So absolutely insane in his year and a half. Freddie Peralta on the opposite side, one of the few spots he's not going to have a pitching advantage because he's got 24 starts, 13-5 record with a 3.03 ERA and 130 and 2/3 innings pitched, 44 earned runs, 49 walks, and 141 strikeouts. Freddie Peralta has been fantastic. So I really like this. Obviously, pitching advantage goes towards Skeens. Hitting advantage goes towards Milwaukee. Milwaukee 106 WRC plus. And then we've got the Pirates, who are 83 WRC plus, which is tied with the White Sox, only ahead of the Rockies. So hitting advantage is going to go towards the Brewers. Brewers going for an 11th straight win. I don't know how they're doing this. But we look at the line movement in this one, and it opened up at 120, and it's moved to 125. Although I'm kind of looking at it where I kind of start the line at 140 in the morning, and it goes from even money up to 125 for the Brewers. So the line's moving towards the Brewers at this point. And with the money coming in that way, I kind of lean that way. But I will say, the line's moving heavily towards the under. This seems like a fun spot to grab an over. I know that sounds crazy to say. This just seems like such an easy under spot. I'm going to take the over here. I'm going to take the over 6.5. It's a hockey total. Don't care. I know it's two of the best pitchers in baseball. I'm taking a shot here because I can get over 6.5 sitting at minus 125. There's 124. There's very small leeway for error here. And a 3-3 game in the 7th inning, all of a sudden you get your over. I'm taking the over in this game. I'm taking the over. Over 6.5 at minus 124. We'll go to the YouTube chat and then we'll head back to the TikTok chat. So, my favorite team is the team I bet on that day. Yes, for you, for baseball, I understand that, Robert. But, I mean, if we ask you who your favorite hockey team is, we know who that is. And it's the ugly team from Raleigh. But it's not the point. Somehow I got Brewers last night at plus 100. Hey, you got it at a really good line. That's fine. Good luck today, y'all. Good luck to you. 2-stop Geo. Brew Crew minus 112 from last night. Half unit per baseball down the stretch. I don't hate it. Not at all. Is Peralta over 7.5 strikeouts plus 129 a good bet? I don't know if he goes deep enough in the game. He doesn't throw enough strikes. The thing is, if you're going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates, who's striking out at 22.6% of the time, sure, I could easily see him being 8 strikeouts. Also have a 50% boost on the Indians money line. I'm on the Marlins. I'm on the Marlins. Dude, take Brewer run line. Sure. I don't hate that at all. 20% boost on the Mariners. I like it. Royals run line. We'll talk about the Royals in a little bit. I don't hate it, most likely, but that's fine. And then Rangers not to bat in the ninth. Against Antonio Desclafani. I can see it. Obviously, I haven't capped all those games yet, but I can see it. TikTok chat, real quick. Didn't Skeens get cooked the last time he pitched against the Brewers? 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 hits, 4 innings. And that was the game, that was the early game against Jacob Mizorowski, which we thought was going to be an awesome pitching matchup, and it turned out, it still, that game did go under. That was 4-2. But that was Mizorowski and not Peralta. So, interesting. Yankees versus Twins. And then ABC says that he's not doing the Yankee game because there's no pitcher announced for Twins yet. And I can't cap a game if I don't know both pitchers. Yes, they did. Tyler Ward, Trevor Story, and Corbin home runs. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't do home run props all that often. I barely do player props. I have no clue how those players are doing lately. Actually, I know Corbin's been hitting the ball well. But other than that, I don't really know how Story and Ward are doing lately. Although I have seen Story's name pop up a couple of times, but I don't know how they're doing, so I can't really give you input on player props. What money lines did I take? In terms of sides, I've taken, in terms of money line, Cubs and Marlins. And then Eric's asking about the A's. The A's, I believe, is the last game we'll talk about. Yeah, Athletics are the last game we'll break down. And then Gino is asking for the Phillies. I hate the Phillies. Today, I'm not laying minus 145. If you're going to bet the Phillies, you got to take them on the run line. That's my opinion. But I don't know. Do you do individual or parlays with these? I straight bet everything. The only time I'll do parlays is sometimes if I want to have a little bit of fun, I'll throw $5 on a same game parlay if I'm going to watch the game, and it'll be like, and I know this is just degenerate shit. It'll be the Mets with either a Lindor hit or an Alonso hit or a Nimmo hit, like something like that. I don't parlay. I just don't. It's not my specialty. It's not what I want to do. So I do not parlay. But we'll keep on rolling. Next game up, Yankees Twins over. I don't know who's pitching for the Twins, so I did not cap that game. Alonso home run. I hope to see it. Why did you take the Cubs? Cubs have the hitting advantage and the market advantage. The market was moving towards them. I liked the spot for them there because with the Cubbies, let me pull that up real quick, and then we'll jump into the next game. Cubbies. Oh, they're against Toronto. The line went from Toronto minus 130 to 120. So I like and the money was coming in all on Toronto, so I like the spot for the Cubs. Brewers. I lean Brewers, but I took the over. I took the over in that game. All right, Nationals and Royals is up next. Everybody's favorite matchup here today. 2 teams that are not going to be in the playoffs. Nationals with Mitchell Parker. Michael Waka is going to be pitching for the Royals. Parker this year, he's just a guy that they're just having to eat innings. 23 starts, a 7-12 record, a 5.43 ERA, and 122 and 2/3 innings pitched. 74 runs, 46 innings, 46 walks, and 81 strikeouts. I thought Mitchell Parker was going to have a really good year this year. I was not right on that. On the opposite side, Michael Waka doing Michael Waka things because we've noticed over the last 4 seasons, he's shot for low threes. 3.22, 3.32, 3.22, 3.35, 3.36. He's got 3.6 ERA this year. 23 starts, a 6-9 record with 131 and a third innings pitched, 29 earned runs, 35 walks, and 98 strikeouts. He has been great. Pitching advantage is towards Mr. Waka. We go and we look at hitting advantage. This one might be tricky. Kansas City against lefties, 77 WRC plus. Not great. Nationals versus righties, 97 WRC plus. better. So Nationals have the hitting advantage. So we split this one down the middle, and the line has gone from minus 155 up to 188. So big line movement towards those Royals. Line's also going towards the over a little bit from 8.5 up to a 9. And with the Royals getting how much money? That number is not the way I expected it. 84% of the bets, but 74% of the money. So not exactly what I wanted to see. If I wanted to take that. So this one's going to be a pass. I don't really feel the need to go after this one. Just the numbers are not working out the way I want to in that game. Do the Royals hit lefties? No. 77 WRC plus. They're 5th worst. The only teams that are with them, they're tied with Miami and Cincinnati. They're ahead of Pittsburgh, the Giants, and the Rockies. That's it. So no, they don't hit lefties. Waka over 4.5 strikeouts, minus 104, hitting his last 3 out of 5 starts. And once again, you got Waka pitching against a Nationals team that strikes out 20.1% of the time. I can see it. That's fine. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Rockies and the Cardinals. The Cardinals sitting at minus 175 with a total of 8.5 in this game. Kyle Freeland taking on Matthew Liberatore. Kyle Freeland this year, 14 starts, a 1-8 record with a 5.13 ERA. 73 2/3 innings pitched, 42 earned runs, 14 walks, and 57 strikeouts. On the opposite side, we've got Matthew Liberatore, which is going to have the pitching advantage. He's been a consistent piece of this rotation with a 3.98 ERA, 21 starts, a 6-9 record, 113 innings pitched, 50 earned runs, 27 walks, and 85 strikeouts. Liberatore's got the pitching advantage in this one. It's only because Kyle Freeland's been bad. Hitting advantage is also with the Cardinals. Cardinals hitting 94 WRC plus, and the Colorado Rockies are hitting 73. So hitting and pitching advantage both with the Cardinals. In terms of line movement in this game, we've got the line moving from 200 down to 180. So the line is not moving in the right direction for the St. Louis Cardinals, which is going to end up keeping me off of this game as well. Line's kind of moving towards the over, but not really anything I want to get involved with, especially with more of the money coming back. This is more of a rocky spot for sure. If only the hitting and pitching advantage didn't go towards the Cardinals, this could have been a look towards the Rockies today, but it's going to be a no bet. No bet for me. Manny, appreciate you following the channel. If you guys are not following me on TikTok, we go live Monday through Friday. That's the way that my schedule is now with my new work schedule. So, we go from there. Appreciate you following. Home runners. So, home runs today. Let's go Brandon Nimmo. We were talking about him earlier. He's got some good numbers against Spencer Strider. So, sure. What are your money line picks for today? Marlins and Cubs. I have run lines on the Mariners and the Mets. So there you go. Appreciate you following Lewis. Trying to go to TikTok. So there you go. And then over to the YouTube channel. Robert saying, no way, I'm betting Cardinals minus 185. No way, my Rockies money line or pass. I understand that. Rockies plus 1.5 and Liberatore under 3.5 strikeouts. Same game parlay plus 275. Been doing well targeting these correlated two-leggers post All-Star break. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Go for it, Sergio. Rockies money line. Man, I want to take the Rockies today. I really do. My numbers are just not going to agree with it. Let's go to the D-backs and the Rangers. We got the Rangers sitting at minus 140 with a total of 8.5. Antonio Desclafani taking on Jack Leiter. Desclafani this year, he's filling in now. He's filling in for the Merrill Kelly spot. 10 appearances, 3 starts, a 1-2 record, 4.2 ERA, 30 innings pitched, 14 earned runs, 7 walks, and 28 strikeouts. We really have not seen much of Antonio Desclafani this year. On the opposite side, you got Jack Leader, which I'm going to give the pitching advantage to just because we've seen him pitch a little bit more. 20 starts, a 7-6 record, 4.05 ERA, 100 innings pitched, 45 earned runs, 52 walks, and 93 strikeouts. He's been good, more or less, as a piece of this rotation. By the way, Mr. Facts, appreciate you following. Yeah, so hitting advantage is going to go towards Texas. Pitching advantage is going towards Texas. Hitting advantage, Arizona is still number 1 in baseball, even after trading their guys in WRC Plus versus right-handed pitching. They have been really freaking good. So the hitting advantage is going towards the Diamondbacks. So it's split down the middle. We'll go to line movement in this one, see where that takes us. It's gone from minus 145 to minus 140. So I guess a slight line movement towards Arizona and a line movement towards the under from 9 to 8.5. Which I can see an under in this game, but I mean that's kind of a game that nobody likes the under in this game. Just because you got these two pitchers going. I can see an under. Is it a game that I need to get involved with? No. So this one, I don't need to overload my card today. This one will be a pass. But we got 4 games left. This one should be fun. We got the Red Sox and we got the Astros. Pick them here with a total of 8.5. And once again, I believe the Astros are throwing somebody. Yeah, they threw Christian Javier yesterday, which was great. And then they threw Spencer. They're throwing Spencer Arringhetti. Oh, he did pitch. Never mind. He pitched against the Marlins. He went 3 2/3 against the Marlins in his last start, allowing 5 earned runs and 11 hits and longs. He's pitched 3 times this year to a 1-2 record, a 7.43 ERA, and 13 innings pitched, 11 earned runs, 13 walks. 6 walks, 13 strikeouts. We don't have much from him. On the opposite side, you got Dustin May, who got kind of pushed out of the rotation. He's made 20 starts this year to a 6-8 record, and that ERA is going to be probably about 5 at this point. 104 innings pitched, 56 earned runs, 40 walks, and 97 strikeouts. And this is a guy that they traded Tibbs for. I believe that was Tibbs, yeah. So very interesting from the Red Sox there. I'm going to give May the pitching advantage. It's not something I want to do. But I'm going to give Dustin May the pitching advantage. Hitting advantage is going to go towards the Red Sox. Nope, sorry, it's tied. Both of them sitting at 101 WRC plus. So tied there. So I guess we could just kind of go to the market movement and kind of go from there because pitching was kind of even. Yeah, okay, here we go. Dog to favorite for the Boston Red Sox. Give me Boston here. We'll take them on the money line and roll with that. That's going to be in the next slide. There we go. Boston, I can get at -1. I can get even money. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab the Red Sox here in this spot, bounce back spot after yesterday's loss for one of the hottest teams in baseball. What are your thoughts on the Phillies game money line? I said if I'm taking it side, it's Philly on the run line because I don't like laying -145. That's just me now. And then B-Dub's asking Guardians. No, I'm not on the Guardians. I believe they're against. I'm on the Marlins today. I'm on the Marlins. Astros over. I could see the Astros over. I can for sure. But I'm taking the Red Sox today. 3 games left, and we get the Battle of LA again. The Angels won yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Angels now 5 games under 500. Not looking too great. Dodgers, they're still sitting strong. I believe they're They're in that third division spot. So they're in the 3 seed. Sheehan versus Medeiros. Sheehan this year has pitched 7 times, 5 starts, a 3-2 record with a 3 ERA in 30 innings. 10 starts, 10 earned runs, 11 walks, and 31 strikeouts. On the opposite side, we got Medeiros, who has pitched 2 times this year. Both of them were relief outings. A 4.5 ERA and 4 innings pitched. So it's a bullpen game for the Angels. Dear God. So not really can do much on that one. Sheehan, I'm going to give the pitching advantage to. Dodgers have the hitting advantage. So both hitting and pitching advantage with the Dodgers. And we'll go ahead and look up what the line movement says. Line movement saying the Dodgers take care of business today. Can we get a good number on the Dodger run line? I don't want to bet a stupid number. Minus 120. Yeah, this one's going to be a pass. I'm not laying 120 on a run line with the Dodgers. So this one's going to be a pass. No interest in it. You like the over? I don't hate the over in the game. I don't. I could easily see the Dodgers getting to that bullpen. And I'm not super high on Sheehan. I can see the over in that game. Just not enough for me to want to go after it. Money's coming in the right way on the Dodgers, too. So I won't talk you off of it. Under game for the Guardians game. I could see an under in the Guardians game for sure. Guardians, really good pitching. Offense, not really there. Marlins has been really good with pitching lately. Yeah, I don't hate that. Robert saying Seattle. Seattle money line. I have their run line, so sure. Kirby strikeouts, sure. Cal Raleigh home run, go for it. I like that spot. I like Seattle a lot today. Yeah, go for it. We've got 2 games left. We'll look at the Padres and the Giants. Giants sitting at minus 115 with a total of 7.5. Nestor Cortez taking on Robbie Ray. Cortez has made 1 appearance for San Diego. He pitched 2 earned runs in 4 2/3 innings with 3 hits, 3 strikeouts against Arizona his last time out. Previous to that, the last time he pitched was in April. So not really going to judge him much off of that one. We're going to give the pitching advantage to the All-Star Robbie Ray. I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. 24 starts, a 9-5 record with a 2.85 ERA and 142 innings pitched. 45 runs, 55 walks, and 148 strikeouts. He's looked good. He's looked really good this year. Obviously, he was an all-star. He's just a solid piece. We go to the hitting and pitching advantage. Giants are the worst team against lefties. 73 WRC plus. Padres have the hitting advantage in this one at 94 WRC plus. So both of them not good versus lefties. We'll look at the line movement in this one, see if that helps at all. Lines move towards San Diego. I'm taking San Diego in this spot. Everybody's going to see Nestor Cortez and not like it, but I'm 100% on board. Give me San Diego here. Padres money line at even money versus the Giants here. Yeah, sign me up. I like the spot. Boom. Padres, even money. Control. Phillies, Suarez over strikeouts and a Schwarber. Go for it. Robbie Ray over 5.5 strikeouts plus 108, hitting 3 of his last 5 starts. Sure, go for it. Good 3 or 4 pick. I personally don't do parlays. If you want to take some of my favorites or whatever, 2 teams that have run lines on, which are going to be a little bit more juicy, are the Mets and the Mariners. If you want to take Mets, Mariners, and like either the Padres or the Red Sox plus 1.5, go for it. Rays, Athletics over with that bullpen. That's a perfect transition because let's jump into the Rays and the Athletics as the final game of the day. TJ, thank you for following. Appreciate it. We'll talk about that game now because it's a pick'em with a total of 9.5. We get Boz versus Lopez. Shane Boz this year has not been what we wanted to see so far this year for Tampa. 23 starts, which is consistent. 8-8 record. A almost 5 ERA at 4.92. Not good. 128 innings pitched, so he's at least eating innings. 70 earned runs. Not good. 48 walks, 133 strikeouts. I like the 133 strikeouts. He's been solid there. An over strikeout an inning. I like that. So if you want to look for strikeout props from him today, I can see that, but he has not been great pitching-wise. On the opposite side, you got Jacob Lopez, 18 appearances, 14 starts, a 5-6 record, a 3.59 ERA, and 77 and 2/3 innings pitched, 31 earned runs, 30 walks, and 94 strikeouts. And he's been really good. Last 3 starts, no earned runs. He's been a lot better as of late. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Lopez here, ever so slightly. It's just he's been pitching a lot better as of late. We go and see hitting advantage. Tampa Bay versus lefties has actually been 83 WRC plus, so not great. Athletics with the hitting advantage as well in this game at 93. So they've been good hitting wise. And then in terms of line movement, we'll go over there. We've seen the line go from the dog to favorite for Tampa. So that one's going to be us staying off of this one to end the card for the side. Total has moved towards the under just a tad. Let's go look at another book. It went from that. I don't really care about that one. It's gone from 10 to 9.5. So I don't know about an over in that game. I think I would lean under, but not going to end up betting anything in that game to finish it off. We'll go to the TikTok chat, then we'll go back to the YouTube chat. Tio saying, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Tio asking, do you like the Phillies, Blue Jays, Yankees, and Brewers today? We'll quickly look at it again. If you're going to bet the Phillies, it's run line or nothing. I did not bet anything in that game. You say Blue Jays. I say I'm on the opposite side with the Cubs. You say Yankees. I say the Twins don't have a starting pitcher listed, so I didn't cap it. You say Brewers. I kind of lean Brewers. I like the over. Caesar's asking, how much is the Discord or the VIP? I don't do Discord. If you want, go over to the Earle Sports Bets YouTube channel, which I could send you the link to that on TikTok for the YouTube channel. You can become a member of the YouTube channel there, and I post my card there every single day. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up for that. That's $5.99 a month, or you can go and look up the picksandparleys.net website. So there you go. What's up, Caesar? And then we'll go back over to the YouTube chat. Padres plus 110 from last night. Hell yeah. Tampa Bay money line. Go for it. Good morning, Tim. How are you guys doing? We're good. Over in the Tampa game. I don't think I could trust over in the Tampa game. Astros got it done. Rays money line the over for Robert. I don't know if I can trust the over. I kind of lean under in the Rays game. Nemo, hopefully we can get that. What's your best bet on the card? Dude, the more and more I look at it, the more and more I love the Cubbies today. I'm going to say Cubs. Cubs will be the best bet today. There you go. Read on the Ranger game. I think it was a lean towards the over, but nothing that I really liked in that game. Jaquario, thank you for following the TikTok stream. I appreciate that. Mariners and Orioles. We're taking the Mariners today. Taking the Mariners. But that's going to do it for this one. Complete card will be up on the picksandparleys.net website, along with the ESB YouTube channel under the membership tab. So if you guys are interested in that, it's $5.99 a month, 16 cents a day. And you guys can go and become a member over there on the YouTube channel, which we go live Monday through Friday. I will say tomorrow, there will be no show tomorrow. We're heading to Virginia for something because for Destiny. So we're going to do that. So no show tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday and Friday. appreciate you guys. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. And we'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace out, guys.